Welcome, and thank you for joining me for a closer look into the rules management capabilities of Kingland's 4th generation platform. The use case that we'll be looking at in this video will be centered around Know Your Customer and data quality and governance through rules management activities. In large enterprise class organizations, the ability to create and manage rules is crucial. Keeping data quality high using rules management is a focus area of our rules engine within Kingland's 4th generation platform. Let's take a look. Once we get logged in, we're going to navigate over to our administration tab and select Rules Management. Here you can see all the different rules we already have created. These are all business rules. We give users the ability to create new business rules from a set of base rules. Our platform comes equipped with a good library of base rules to draw from, but the process of base to business rules really helps the implementation. The base rule that we're going to create today is based on the duplicate identifier check. The business rule we'd like to create today using the base rule is for the LEI or legal entity identifier, which is an attribute on the legal entity. You can see now that I'm going to select the LEI duplication check rule that has been created. You can enter description, message, see what base rules it was created from, categorize it as well as at the error level. If it's informational, users will be notified when a rule is triggered, but still be able to persist their action. Warning will give the user a one-time warning, allowing users to persist the action again to make that change. An error will actually prevent users altogether from creating it. We also allow users to manage rule sets. Here you can see that both of our duplicate type rules have been selected and we can manage them as a rule set. We have the ability to run rules in sets as well as individually. For today's demo video, we're going to search for Wells Fargo, legal entity. I'm going to modify Wells Fargo's LEI number to be the same as another entity. Here you can see we're opening the identifiers accordion. We're going to go into edit mode. We're going to select LEI and set it to the same as another entity to trigger the rule. Once I do that, I can click the save button, and then the system will check that rule and display an error notification to the user, notifying them why this workflow is not persisting. You can see here, the LEI duplicate check rule was triggered. Now let's modify the LEI to be different. After making a modification to make sure it's different, I can now save and successfully complete this change. Returning back to our dashboard, let's click on the Administration tab and select Workflow Management. The next video will explain more in depth around our workflow engine. Now, within each workflow, you can actually set which rules are triggered on each transition of the workflow. You can see that we had the LEI duplicate check rule enabled as an error. You can also change it to warning or informational from this screen if needed. That concludes our video around the rules management capabilities of Kingland's 4th generation platform.